Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I present to you another LEGO creation. And today's creation is a even smaller pistol, which is the Makarov. So many of you might know that the Makarov is a Russian pistol. Now it's quite tiny pistol, so it's very compact but very comfortable to hold. Now some of you might notice that this grip is very familiar. Now I'll get all the credits out of the way. I'll credit everyone. So yeah, this grip here is from Jim. Mainly just the bracket idea. The panels the grip panels are basically the same, but I've changed up some of the back section of the grip and the front as well. Now I'll show you what I changed. Now some of you who watched his video know that the back of the pistol grip, he used these 1x2 slopes instead of this. So I thought that was a bit weird, and I thought a rounder grip would be way more comfortable, which it is. Now I'm not saying his design is bad, but you know, changes can be made. So I'm not saying this is an improvement. No attacks. Just know there are no attacks sent his way. Alright. So here we have this section here, which kind of bulges out. Almost every pistol has that feature. Now we'll talk about the magazine. The magazine is basically the same thing as Jim's design. Well, there aren't any other magazine designs you could use in this design, so yeah. I did not add the hole in the middle. Well, who cares? The magazine is inside the gun. No one's gonna see it. So anyways, this is the magazine, so we'll set that aside. Alright, next off to the trigger. Now this is where things start to change, because the grip panels are basically the only thing I use from Jim's design. Now I thought the trigger guard was way too round, so I tried a little something, but it kind of ended up looking like a 5.7 grip, but I mean 5.7 hand guard. What? God damn it. 5.7 trigger guard. I don't know what the hell, what kind of obsession with handguards I have. For some reason I keep saying handguard recently. Anyways, here's trigger. This is the basic brick built trigger I've been using recently. Now this is spring powered because it's in a 3 wide area, so you can't really fit a rubber band inside, so I use a spring to reset the trigger, and it produces a clicking sound, which is pretty nice. Basically like a real gun when it is cocked, but this isn't. So yeah. Next off, we have the slide release or slide catch, whatever it's called. Now works like every gun with a slide lock, like so. So might as well talk about the hammer. Here's the hammer. When the slide is pushed back, the hammer is pushed back. So yeah. And so yeah, I guess you could show you the iron sights. Not really noticeable, very tiny, but it works. I like it. And here is the fire selector. I'm not sure which configuration is fire of safety, so I guess you guys can go do some research. It can move, so yeah. Of course it doesn't work, so yeah. One inaccuracy about this is this section here. This section here is actually supposed to move with the slide, but there isn't any space for it to move inside, but it looks better if it was built this way, so I figured why not sacrifice a little bit. Since I'm not going to show the gun like this every time, so a little bit of inaccuracies is okay. So yeah, this is a pretty short video because this is a very short and tiny gun. I used the same technique as the one I used on my 1911 with this shape here, which I think looks pretty nice. And also I added a fake mag release down here. Doesn't work. It's basically just a bracket and a tile, nothing special. So yeah, that's basically about it. I also built a drum mag for it. So it just goes in like so. Now it's not really tight, so it falls out, so I have to hold it with 2 hands like this. So yeah. Now, interesting thing about the Makarov, it also has another name people call it, which is the PM. But people usually call it the Makarov PM or the PM Makarov, but PM Makarov or Makarov PM is kind of redundant because PM means Pistolet Makarova, which is Russian for Makarov's pistol. Makarov basically is the designer of this gun. I'm not sure what his full name is, so yeah, he basically named it Makarov's gun. So yeah, so PM Makarov or Makarov PM is kind of redundant because that's just saying Makarov's pistol Makarov, or the other way around. Now this gun is chambered in 9x18 Makarov, but it also can be chambered in 3080 or 380. I'm not sure how you're supposed to read it. 380 auto. So I'm not sure what that type of ammunition does, but by the name, I guess it's able to let the gun fire full auto. So yeah. So anyways, since this video is a bit shorter, I'm just going to tell you more about this gun. So anyways, there is also a version of this gun called the PMM, which basically is the AKM version of the Makarov. AKM is of the Kalashnikov modernized. Of course, it's not modern. The word modernized in Russian, but I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to try. So yeah, PMM basically means Pistolet Makarova modernized. And I think because there's not a lot of information on this gun I could find, I searched up PMM pistol, PMM Makarov. It only showed the old version, which is the PM Makarov. So from what I understand, the PMM, the modernized version of the Makarov, has double stacked magazines. What double stacked magazines basically are, well, they stack the bullets on. So usually, so the old Makarov magazines are single stacked, and single stack magazines basically work like Nerf gun magazines, where the ammunition is stacked on top of each other. So that just means less ammunition. Double stack, they kind of one on the left, one on the right, and that pattern keeps continuing, so they can stack it double. And the magazines are usually much more thicker than the single stacked ones. So yeah, that's basically about it for this one. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys next time.